a quick way to get to the bottom of what's going on. So it really depends on the trigger, and everybody has different triggers, okay? You may get triggered by your kids busting in on you when you're trying to read a book. That kind of comes back to communication and you not speaking up and telling them that it's your me time, understanding, you know, everybody respecting each other's boundaries. So that's one thing. The next one, you can't figure out why you're not taking action. That right there is a solar plexus. It's a gut issue. It's taking action. Like solar plexus is the power center where we take action. It's where the upper chakras and the lower chakras meet and gets to work. Okay, so if that's not happening, there's misfires in the others. And that's why it's so important to go through the chakra codes, okay, the chakra code course, and to understand the energy centers and where we hold this energy and where it comes from in these meridian points. Let's say you're triggered by, I just don't know, like I have everything I need and I'm just not taking action. Okay, well, what does that feel like? To feel those shitty feelings. But it's really just a guide. It's really just, hey, it's good that you're feeling this shitty feeling. What it's trying to do is it's trying to get your attention. A part of you that had been forgotten, stuffed under the rug, it's going, help, I'm so fucking sad, or I'm so upset, I'm so alone, I'm so frustrated, somebody help. But what do? We take caffeine, we drink alcohol, we disassociate, we get busy with work. We dive into our kids' problems. We dive into someone else's problems. That's what we do. We go eat, we sabotage, right? So knowing what we are feeling is everything, because now it validates us. And that's all the inner child work is. It is acknowledging the inner child in us, the part of us that maybe we lost parts of our soul or our spirit. We experienced trauma, we experienced hurt or whatever, and we go back and give ourselves what we need at the age. So let's get to the bottom of the actual emotion. Guilt is different than shame. So guilt is, imagine guilt is like this paper. So this is guilt. When we feel guilty for something, because sometimes it'll come up as anger. We take it out on them, but deep down we feel resentful, and it's because we feel something in us feels guilty that if we don't do it. We pick fights because deep down we were doing something out of guilt or obligation, and now we're seeing it as it's coming out as a fight or whatever. But real deep down we felt guilty that we're not doing X, Y, and Z. So you take it and you go, oh, that's just guilt. Fuck. Now, what was I doing again? Okay, cool. Focusing on my book. That's what you do with guilt. You just really throw it in the trash. It's a distraction. What you can do is validate it and say, hey, I understand that you feel guilty because you feel responsible for making them happy or satisfied, or that they're going to leave you or whatever. And it's a false belief. You're safe, and it's safe to do what you need to do right now because you matter. And do not abandon yourself for somebody else. Do this, and then you can help them, and they have everything they need. Or, you can always create an affirmation that makes you feel okay about it. But guilt is really just, go back to what you were saying. And if you tell your spouse, like Skip knows parts of me where I have mommy guilt, and he'll say, all right, there it is again. Stop it, because it's not true. I'm telling you right now, I've been with them all day. We're feeling this. We're happy. We're good. That's some bullshit. I'm like, okay, thanks. He knows to call me out when I'm doing things out of guilt. So he notices the energy, which is the amazing part of having a woke ass partner. But it's taken, we've been together for 15 years and almost got divorced. So just hang in there. So let's just say taking action is the issue. How does that make you feel? Does it make you feel helpless to just not take action? Like, fuck, I should have done that, right? So does it make you feel inferior, helpless, frightened, inadequate, worried, anxious, dreadful, mortified, nervous, agitated, frustrated, annoyed? Does it make you feel sorrow, dismay, displeased? Does it make you feel guilty? Does it make you feel grief? Does it make you feel powerless? How about confused? Does it make you feel ashamed, disappointed? Nothing is easy, okay? This type of work is going to make everything else work, though. Like, it's going to make your diet work. It's going to make the workouts, the hormones and everything else work out. It's ongoing. Healing is for life. Eating disorders, alcoholism, once you're done with that, it's not to say, you're just totally healed. You still may have these moments of vulnerability or these moments of that little thing that kind of comes back up, but it's not going to keep you down, and it's not going to continue to sabotage you. Like, it's cleared out. Okay. So don't ever feel like, well, I thought I handled this, and you did. Maybe there's some other layers to it, maybe some minor things, okay? The body keeps score, and the body never lies. It's always going back to our inner child, letting them know we're here for them now, and we're safe, and if we can't figure it out, we're going to go get some help and somebody that can. It's using this emotional wheel to pinpoint the emotions. And then you ask, who, what, where, when made me feel this emotion?